Hello, this is Rebecca here with Create with Rebecca, and today I'm back with a video to show you how I'm using my new weekly planner. I used to, it's only been a couple of weeks, but I've always planned in a personal size planner. Well, I really have wanted to kind of get back into creative, artsy type planning, where I also am able to just use watercolor and ephedra and washi and everything, and then just kind of mix it all together like a mixed media type planning. So I purchased this larger traveler's notebook. Please forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but the cashier size. And so if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post these little my weekly layouts. But I basically are just using watercolor, and I'm just putting some stickers in and just kind of playing along, and I'm really enjoying it. So I thought I would come on here and create a video and show you how I kind of put it all together. So I pulled out a bunch of little pieces of little die cuts and ephedra and those kind of things that I thought would go along with it. So I just kind of pulled this out of my stash. A lot of this, like for instance, all of this is Illustrated Faith die cuts, and I'm really thinking that these little cactus are really cute, and I'll tell you why I'm kind of thinking cactus theme. And then I have these little Simple Stories. This is from the Reset Girl line, and it's these little bitty colors, but little bitty papers that go within. You can use them in your Happy Planner. And so I've basically just pulled these out because of the coloring that they have. And I'm also thinking of like my theme kind of being a school theme, because we are going to be starting back at school not this week, not next week, but the week after. So, we've got all that going on in our household, is getting ready for the school year. And I also have a son going off to college, which I'm going to meet up with him this week. And so there's just a lot going on that I want to kind of document down so I can get that done. Now what the problem I did run into planning like this is I keep a monthly calendar, and I did bring it in here. Basically, in my personal size planner, I had my calendar in the back where I would write out my daily things that I don't want to forget, like for instance, dental appointments, any kind of appointments or future deadlines or anything like that. I always wrote them down in my monthly planner. Well, with this, I only have, it's just a weekly one, and with me going from week to week being creative, I haven't quite figured out how to work all that. So I pulled out this is one that I also carry with me. It is not a beautiful, it's a mini Happy Planner. It's not like something that I show on Instagram, because it's basically a jotted down, note-taking, day-to-day list making, bullet journaling type planner. So I'll just kind of show you a glance real quick. See, this is just things I need to do. I don't doll it up or anything like that. Sometimes I do because of birthdays, but it is just list making. I was going to show you, like, this is like a weekly thing of all my to-do things that I have going on. And so it's just, this is pretty much the day-to-day. So I started using the calendar in here, whoops, we're in August, to keep up with my my monthly. And then I basically, what I'll do is I'll come in here and look at this, and then I prepare myself for the week. So that's kind of how I'm keeping up with that. Again, this is like a trial basis type deal. I wanted to see how I like working with this, since I have been using my traveler's notebook a lot more lately. So I wanted to kind of, instead of hauling around several bulky planners, I wanted to just kind of result to one. And this one seems to be working out. Like I said, I've only done it for, let's see here, this is going on my 4th week. So we'll see how it works. So let me go ahead and show you how I've been kind of creating these. Basically, I've written in the numbers, but I'm gonna actually cover them up with some stickers. And so I'll just get at it, and I'll show you kind of the process. So since I'm kind of doing, I've kind of decided to go with like a cactus orange and type of green color. I pulled out some washi too. Also because I got this washi for my birthday from a friend of mine, and it's got little cactuses on it, so I've been wanting to use that. So I'm just going to come in here with watercolor and just start, basically I just kind of run it along the edges. I'm not, you know, doing anything in particular. I'm just coming down here and coloring in with the colors that I want. Now this paper here is fairly thin, but I like the way it makes it feel pretty, I always say crunchy, but I like the way that the paper feels after it gets wet. And I think what I like about this process is it is a carefree process, and it's getting my paintbrush out, and I'm using watercolor, and I just love the fact that I can get artsy within my planner. So that's what really is the driving force behind this change. And as you can see, I'm just going to come in here and blot some colors. Nothing, no rhyme or reason, just for fun, you know. I guess there's a rhyme to this one right here because it's green, orangey, green. But I've been really wanting to get back into my art a lot more and my creative journaling, and this is really kind of, it's been so fun just getting my paintbrushes back out and painting and making a fun little mess. So again, as you can see, I'm doing nothing out of fanciness, just getting, sorry, let me get you in the camera here, just for fun. So there you have it. It's just kind of blotted with orangey and green. And then let me move some of this stuff out of the way here so I can make sure I get everything in the camera. And then I'm just going to let that kind of dry. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to come in here, and I have these wood stamps that I got from Hobby Lobby. And they are dated stamps. So I'm going to come in here and date my months. So we ended up with a 6. We're doing 7. So I'm going to get my August. I've been using this VersaFine, and it seems to be doing just fine even on kind of damp surfaces. Move that watercolor one out of the way. And I just came up here, and I'm just going to punch in August. And it's going to be the 7th. Kind of hard getting those out of there. 7th through the 13th. And I'm gonna, oops, oh man, I got my pen and my ink pad. So I'm just gonna put a dash in there. I'll show you this pen I'm using too. I'm actually going to be buying some more of these because I think I finally have found a pen that works pretty good on watercolor paper. I've also put in an order for Illustrated Faith pen, but this is a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen Black 199. It has a bunch of little asterisks after that. And so I've really liked this pen. It seems to really do well on watercolor surfaces. Even what I was running into is after they were dry, it would even like kind of, it wouldn't want to work. It would just kind of like freeze up the pens I was using. And those were these Micron, and they say they're definitely, you can use them on watercolor. I don't know if I got that in the camera. But it just, they weren't working for me, and I ruined a couple of them. So, okay, so at this point, I'm going to come in here and cover these with stickers. These are some that I had in a kit a while back. I did want to tell y'all that I plan on listing stickers from past kits up on my website. I hope pretty soon. It's just taking a little bit of time to get the pictures and everything done, but I hope to have them up probably by the end of this month. And then I'm just going to do 13. So there we have it. I got that in place. And then the next step I'm going to do is kind of come in here. What I like to do is in the note section, I always like to put like a quote for the week, you know, kind of like to get you, to get me, you know, kind of goal orientated. And so I think I'm either going to do this one or this one. I think I might go with this one. This green, I was thinking green would probably go good, but this is more of a neon bright green. So I think I'm going to put this one in. But first, before I start that, I'm going to come in here with some washi and just kind of add it to the layout as well. And again, I'm not doing anything that's like I do every time. I'm just kind of going with what I think, and I hope that it all turns out well. So, but I love this little cactus washi. It's so cute. And I don't have any, so I was wanting to really use that up. I noticed that sometimes, oh, sorry. There we go. That sometimes I don't. I noticed my last video, my hand was quite in the way a bit, so I'm trying really to make a little bit better videos for you guys, because I really, I don't have a lot of time to edit, so I don't edit. I just kind of go free, and sometimes I don't want it to get to where it's like, oh, that was awful, but I'm hoping that you're getting inspired anyway. Okay, so I'm going to I'm just coming in here and kind of fill it in before I write in the words. Just fun little. The thing with these illustrative faith, they're pretty big flowers, and so sometimes they're over more than what I need. So I've been adding one of my large girls in here too. I'm gonna go ahead and put her down just because she's holding a potted plant, and since it's kind of about blooming and growing with the cactus and stuff like that. That's kind of what I was thinking in my head along the way when I was picking out the items to put down. So I need to go to the post office. That's kind of a big envelope for my post office run. I'm going to just kind of go pull these out as well, just to kind of just to get an idea. So I got some school supplies here. I got these little, these are some that I got in a kit last year from Villa Beautiful, and they had some cute cactus, so that's why I kind of pulled these out as well, just to kind of keep up with the cactus theme. And then I had some more stickers from the Reset Girl, because I love the muted color, so I thought that might work really well on this page. And then I also had these cactuses that I got from Scribbles Prints Company. We had a meetup here in Austin, and I think I got those at that. And then I like the muted colors on here, and yes, I have beginning to look into fall. I'm ready for it. It's too hot here in Texas, so I think we all get to where we're like ready for a cool off. But so see, I'm just kind of placing these sporadically on here. I'm just kind of debating on this because I feel like there's a lot of wording on here to fit. So with that being said, I may have to go with something else. But how about we go ahead and start sticking some of this down this way. I thought I saw something in here on one of the Reset Girls, something about, I like her stuff because it's kind of motivational, and it gets you, like I like at the beginning of the week just to have something that is, you know, let's go. This is the way. Let's get busy. Time to hustle. So, just gonna put this on here. I didn't like that pencil sticking out her head like that. So that's why I moved that off of there. Okay, I'm going to start sticking some of this down. I'm going to use this Xyron sticker maker. I don't know how much I have in here, but these are so handy for these die cuts. Basically just stick it down in there. And some of them fit, like this cactus is kind of too big, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Well, looks like it's going to be... I have my other one around here as well that I could use, but for these smaller jobs, these work really good. So I'm just going to come in here. I was also going to say that one thing I like about these illustrated face die cuts is they have biblical verses on the back. And so I think that as you're, you know, doing your journaling or whatever, or in that case, like, I don't do Bible journaling, but I think if you were to do Bible journaling, or for me when I do my creative journaling, you could go in and read those scriptures as a way of, you know, praying, and it just gives a great way to read the Word as well. The reason I'm doing this on Wednesday is I'm meeting my son. I'm doing some work related, some Rebecca Hoot work related stuff, and so I'm taking the day off from my day job, and I have a stuff I need to get done along with meeting him and starting to finish getting a few things that he needs, because he will be going to college the following weekend. So that is why I'm kind of going to create like a list here. Okay, so see how it's all coming together? It's amazing how, you know, just start adding things and it just starts looking really good. I'm going to come in here and see if I can add a little bit more, maybe some washi. I'm still thinking about this quote over here. I mean, and again, I'm just going to start adding some different washi just around to kind of add orange to what I already have going on. Just like that. See, and that's what I just love about washi, is you can come in here and just add it anywhere and it works perfectly. Okay, so like I was saying too, I have a I'm going to be going to the post office today, so I like to add it. I think I thought I pulled out some little my little post office stickers. If not, let me look in my sticker box. Here we go. Now we're getting at it here. These are where I kind of keep my everyday stickers that I use. And so I know I had let me think about the weekend one. See, anything that has like a little mail thing on it, I'll use. Oh, here we go. Planner Stash. It's a local planner girl. And I love her little stickers because they're real like itty bitty, and so they fit perfectly. So Tuesdays is my post office day. Wednesday will be my vacation day. They had I'm just going to put errands on here because I do have a ton of errands that day. I like these colors. This is by Shimmers and Sparkles. This is a planner girl, and she sells also on Etsy as SAS plans, and so does Planner Stash. They both are, and this is a girl out of Houston, and this is a local Austin girl. So I like to have those little support those groups. Just gonna put this weekend in. This is also by another girl out of San Antonio, Crafts by Dorielia. I love her stickers too. These all are from shows that I've gone to, so they work out perfectly because I get to touch them and I get to feel them before I purchase them. I'm going to go ahead and add, I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put a quote up there. I'm just going to kind of leave it plain and just add some orange and green washi. Like that. There. See how cute that's coming together? It's just real fun. It's a mixture of all sorts of things. I think one last thing I'm going to do, I'm just kind of flipping through some stickers here, just looking. I'm going to do a moving forward sticker like that. And I just like putting little quotes throughout my, you know, because basically I just put in these are from the Reset Girl, show your grace, moving forward. I like adding little bitty different words. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some school supply stuff, and I'm going to do some stamping. So I'm going to come in here with the stamp, and this, I know I mentioned this before, my favorite ever is these little bubble stamps, and I'll show you why in case you missed the other video, but it just adds a little fun element to any project. Okay, and one last thing, oh yeah, the school supplies, because I do have to do, we have to buy a backpack. I think we're going to go tomorrow night and look for a backpack. So I'm going to put a backpack there. And I'm going to put some, we got school supplies, but we're going to be doing some last minute shopping. So I'm just going to stick that composition book there. And I just feel like I need to add one more thing up there. But that just, that's too, the white edging's too much, I think. So, we're going to call it good. What do you think? You think it's good? I think it's good. So, before I close, I'm not going to write anything. I'm going to use my pen, but I'll come back in and fill this out. But I really just wanted to kind of take a video and show you how I decorate it up. And I'll show you just real up close, just all the different elements, how they all kind of come together and create this really fun mixed media artsy page. Alright, well I appreciate you stopping in, and I will see you on my next video.